So in the previous video, I asked you what you thought of the figurative language. What did you think it meant? And you were supposed to write something down. So let's look at this. And let's see what he's trying to say about this figurative language. He says, I was proud of that, and yet I was uneasy. I was proud to be in the hurricane eye of a significant breakthrough. So if you watch my previous video, the eye of the hurricane is the center of the storm. And in the center of the storm, it's very calm, okay? There's like really no activity going on right there. However, on the outside of a hurricane or the storm, that's where all your wind is at. It's where all your rain is coming from. And it's very dangerous. I mean, we've seen some of the hurricanes in the past year, right? So what I'm saying is he might be feeling or looking calm, but on the inside, he's feeling kind of nervous. You can even see that in the first sentence. Says, I was proud of that, and yet I was uneasy. So this helps the readers to understand that the author is proud of his achievement, but he also feels surrounded by this danger, by this nervousness, because he doesn't know what to expect from these people, right? He doesn't know what they're going to do or say because he is the first Black American to play the Major League Baseball. And so now, okay, so that's what it means. So now I have to stop and think, okay, so what is the tone? How is the sentence adding to the tone? What is it contributing to it? And I'm going to say that it's more of a neutral tone that I see coming from him. It's kind of, yeah, he's proud, but then again, he's kind of nervous of this feat, this challenge he has to take on for himself. And that's how we're going to do that. So once you figure out what the figurative language is telling you, well, what is the tone of that? So let's look at another example. So I have it highlighted for you. Branch Rickey, the president of the Brooklyn Dodgers, had rudely awakening America. So let's stop and think about that. Rudely. Well, what does rude mean? Rude to me is someone being mean, right? Or someone just being, they're not doing it in a very nice manner, you know, they're like, hey, I'm here. Like someone just showing at your doorstep unannounced. You're like, oh, that's kind of rude. They could have called me first, right? So he had rudely awakened America. And because he was the guy responsible for allowing Jackie Robinson to play in the major leagues. And so when I see rudely awake America, is he saying, hey, America, wake up from your nap, or hey, it's time to get up? No, that's the literal meaning. That's just what you want you to see. I'm sorry. What he's actually trying to say is that when he rudely awake America, when they realized that Jackie Robinson was Black and going to be playing baseball, they were not happy about that. And so they were very angered by it. So when they say that there's a thing that says, a figurative language that says, don't wake a sleeping giant, well, that means if you wake a sleeping giant up, they're going to be angry. And so when he told America, hey, Jackie Robinson's playing for us, they didn't like that. And they were outraged by it. And they voiced their opinion. So they were very loud. And so when I read the rest of it, he was a man with high ideas, and he's also a shrewd businessman. Mr. Rickey shocked some of his fellow baseball tycoons and angered others by deciding to smash the unwritten law that kept Blacks out of the big leagues. So the tone here that I'm getting, like I said, he said, hey, this is what's happening. I'm letting him play. The people were upset about it, but he was like, I don't care. So the tone that I'm getting from this figurative language from this paragraph is that it's a negative tone, and not negative towards him, but just negative in general, because this could be a good thing. This could lead to a bad thing. You know, it's good for Jackie Robinson, but it may be bad for the others. So what we're going to do now, what you're going to do is you're going to look at 11. And you're going to tell me, based off the figurative language, how is the tone?